Sanguinor model. I've painted the gold after I finished the lava armor, and this was actually quite simple. I just had to layer all the places I wanted to be gold with new gold by Reaper. Here it is. And I must say, just in between, terrible color, and I messed up. That's why I switched to Tamiya gold leaf. It's quite a nice color because it's really thinned down already, and you just have to thin it down a little bit more, and then you get a nicer transition between the layers. Here you can see the gold. I still think it's too rough, the difference between the gold and the flame armor, so I'm going to add another layer of gold to highlight all the black spaces I have painted. After I layered it with leaf gold, I gave it a wash of 50 mix of Devlin mud and Leviathan purple. While the wash was still drying, I already highlighted again with leaf gold, so I would have wash in the deeper parts, and I could layer on top of it with another layer of gold, so the gold would come out better. And I think it looks kinda nice. I just need more washes and more highlights, but this is a start and I like it already. Next I'm going to apply another layer of leaf gold. Devlin mud. Try to smooth out some of the spaces, especially here on these abs of him. Make it a little dark, because, well, of course, it isn't glowing if it's burning. Such. The back. After a couple of washes, I've added some leaf gold and mithril silver to get a brighter gold, which I'm going to highlight the miniature with right now. Try to do all raised places, like his nipple here and the chest, but also on the shoulder pad. Highlight the places you've highlighted before to get a reflection in it. You see the gold is already getting brighter, especially around his chest, and we're still going for some old like gold, like burned or melting, and we'll touch up those places we've missed around the edges where the fire actually turns into gold, or the gold turns into fire. And we're going to touch them up later, like on his chest, his six-pack. You can just see two blobs of gold right on his abs, and here around his shoulder. We're going to touch it up later with some gore red, but first we're going to add the last highlight, which is mithril silver, and then it's going to need another wash just to make the light and dark transition bigger. Only small dots where the light hits the most. Start touching up all those places that you've highlighted. You can see here all the light dots, the almost white dots, are actually mithril silver reflected by my light source. And I like how it looks so far. I hope you do too, especially like his hands, mostly. But now I'm going to mix some leaf gold and some scorched brown. Might even add a little red gore for the effect. And start to paint up around the edges, like around here. Here these abs and his ribs, and also on the back. On his really on his back right here, and the other side of course right there, and also perhaps around his elbows, and maybe around here this hand. You can still see some, but this hand is quite harder to see, so I'm going to touch those up with a darker color, like the flames inside are somewhat dying away right there.